Happy Wednesday, my beautiful blessings. It's Tara with Lifted Up and Living. Hope you're all doing well. On Wednesdays, we like to save for our monthlies, our birthdays, and Graham's minis. Awesome. So let's start with Graham's minis, like we usually do. Let's scooch this over a bit. And just make sure you can still see everything. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we are in July. I'm working on July right now. And each of my icons for this one is $5. This is a beautiful book challenge from Donna over at Donna Powered by Creativity. It's the $1 a day keeps debt away challenge. It's a blank calendar system / envelope and challenge system. For anyone that's new, I had this all done up the way it was intended to be, as in I had all the calendars printed and created the envelopes for each one, and then these were the inserts for them. But then my grand fur baby went and knocked over a reed diffuser full of oil, and it all spilt into this binder and wrecked everything. And I was too lazy to reprint and recreate all the components to this, so I just printed and laminated the inserts. So yeah, that's what we're working with today. We are going to add our 55, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. I don't actually use cash for this because I just automatically transfer $210 every month into savings account for my grandbabies. So yeah, I just like to keep track of it on this little tracker here for every month because it's super cute. All right, there we go. Those are our bubbles colored in for this week. Perfect. I'm just gonna set that to the side so it can dry before I close it. And then next up, we are going to do our birthdays. And I have $20, so today, John, my son-in-law, is going to get his $10. And so now in his envelope, he has 20, 40, 60, 90. Oh, good grief. I can't even. 60 to 90, I wish. 20, 40, 60, and 70. Good grief. Can you tell it's morning? And then next in line will be my son Hunter, and he will get $10, and he has nothing in his envelope left because his birthday was 2 weeks ago, which is awesome. All right, so those are our birthdays for this week. And then next week, getting their $10 will be my nephew Hayden and my nephew Caleb. Super awesome. All right. There we go. That's our birthdays for this week. Loving this system. I got that idea from the wonderful Miss Judy. That's how she's been doing hers, and it's just fantastic. It works out beautifully. All right, now let's get into our monthlies. Oops. All right, looks like I got my one last watermelon here to color in for August. I'm a bit ahead, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of loving. Let's get our, how did I pick the wrong green? I don't know. I managed. All right, so we're just gonna get our watermelon here colored in. And do that whole section. Rain. I hope I'm not shaking you too bad. I hope my big fat melon isn't in the way because I always forget to keep it back. And then we were using this color for the watermelon. A little bit. Perfect. And then, so we're going to add our $5. Sorry, I forgot to mention. This is Miss Judy's. Save $25 a month in 2025. And once this is completed, it will save us $300. And so I'm going to be putting this $300 towards Christmas for next year, because I'm fully funded for this year, but I'm saving for Christmas next year now. Yeah, so let's get I'll get my poop in a group here and get the envelopes out. All right, so this is the envelope for this one. And now in total for this, darn it, bent the, once these bills are bent, they're kind of hard to put back straight. All right, anyways, squirrel. So in our 2025 with Miss Judy, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. Woo! Awesome. That means we have $100 left. That is, sorry, that's gonna drive me insane. So I'm gonna stick that in behind all those and maybe it'll flatten out. All right. There we go, 200. Tuck that back into the envelope there. And make sure we're not curling any more bills, because grr. All right. Next up, we have our Saturday Night Live with Miss Judy. And everybody's saving what they can. So I'm saving $5 for every icon on here. So I'm just gonna write my 5 for this week. And now in total saved for this, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 125. Awesome. I think I figured out where I'm going to put this. I am going to put this into my month ahead. My 3 to 6 month ahead sinking fund, that's the word. Shoosh. 3 to 6 months. So I'm gonna write so I remember, because I have the worst memory. I'm sorry for the squeaking. My chair is need some WD-40 or something. Dang. All right. Let's just kind of get a sort of a blank slate here, and we're gonna pull out Miss D's, and we're working on her July. We're starting this one, and I'm gonna do each square for $5. So let's get to coloring. Let's do, since this is for 4th of July, let's do the blue. And we'll color in 2 squares for $10 this week. Super cute. This is a freebie up on D Plans and Budgets. I do believe, I want to say Ko-fi page. Don't quote me on that. Or it might be a Google Drive. I'm not 100% sure. One of the two, anyways. And she did a saving for every month, and it's super fantastic. All of my monthly savings challenges like this are going towards my 3 to 6 months ahead sinking fund. So now we're getting that one started with its first 10. Yay! Super cute. All right, we're gonna tuck that away in there. And then next up, we are starting July for the Gnome savings with Denise over at Loving Life at 60ish, and her Etsy shop is Fairy Rose Cottage. This is where I got this from her Etsy shop. So cute. So in July, we're saving $7 per icon, and it'll save us $217 total. It'll probably be, because I don't do toonies and loonies, which is our $1 and $2 coins. I'll probably just save the $2.15 and round down, because I've rounded up. I'll round up or round down depending where it falls. So we'll probably do the $2.15 on this one. We'll see. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little dot on these ones to represent $55. I think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh no, sorry, 40. What in the world am I doing? 40, should be 55. Oh, never mind, because they're $7 each, duh. Okay. Losing it. To be fair, I probably lost it a long time ago. Probably never even had it, to be honest. Oh, goodness. All right, so these are super cute. I'm loving these. Love, love, love. All right, get that. I'm just going to put the money in front. So well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I got the dashboard in there now. So there we go. That one started and ready to go. Love it. And so next up, we have my Beach and Sunshine challenge. This is a freebie up on my Ko-fi, and Beach and Sunshine, my kind of BS. Yep. And I am going to put in $20 this week. So 10 and 20. 2 circles colored in. And yeah, so this is a freebie, like I mentioned, in my Ko-fi shop. If you're looking to save for vacation, this one will save $800 if you're gonna save the $10 per circle here. You don't have to. You can make it your own. You can do $5. You can do $2. Whatever works for your budget. Always. All right. So now in total, this one now has 51, 50, 70, 190, 210, 230, 250. Awesome. Getting there slow and steady on this one for sure. All right. And then let's just flip that over. And last but not least, we're working on these cute little postcards from Lisa over at Lisa Grateful Me, and each one is $5, so each row is 20. This, I think, this is the last. It is. Sorry, squirrel. Jeez, they're running rampant in here. Okay, so this is the last Wednesday for June, so I want to get this one finished. So we are going to add our $40 to get this one finished. And we're going to grab our marker and color in little squares. These are super cute. I love this idea. Love, love, love. I remember back when I was a kid, I used to collect postcards, and I'd have pen pals around the world, and I would send them postcards. I think that's kind of a lost practice now, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, I know I've certainly haven't sent a postcard in a long time. I wonder, have you guys ever done that? Sent postcards? Super cute. Love it. All right, so I guess this one gets finished today. Yay, that's awesome. We can add that to our June total. So there should be $80. Let's see if I did it right. 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. Awesome. All right, we can put that in our bag of finished challenges. Let me grab that, bring it up here. And I mean, I'm not sure. I know where I'm not. Good Lord. Honestly, I should not be recording today, apparently. That is going to our 3 to 6 months ahead thinking fund. So yay, next week we will be starting July. Can you believe that? We're in July already. That's insane. Insane. Awesome. All right. Well, I've pretty much tortured you guys enough with my scatterbrained shenanigans here. One day, mark my words, one day I will get my poop in a group. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Sorry, folks. Love you all. You guys have a fantastic day, and I truly, truly am grateful for each and every one of you coming to spend some time with me. You all are amazing, and I love you so, so much. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.